become. We are aiming to raise some funds to support the youth activities within Basilica and within the Archdiocese of Nairobi.
The Be Fund generation, where we believe, belong, and become. The money that we will raise for this work will go to ensure that the programs for the youth within the parish are catered for. They cater for our 4 pillars, where they create opportunities for us, they nurture us spiritually, and even get mentorship. So please guys, show up and show out.
We also take this great opportunity to welcome all young people, people of goodwill, and any other person who may be willing to work for health and to support young people on 15th of November, a Saturday, for our Basilica Youth Walk.
Parents, teens are not left behind. Allow them to come and work with us in faith.
Ready to invite you to the one and only Moja tu Basilica Youth Walk, happening on when? Atilini, 15th November, wapi? Hapa Basilica. Tunaanza na mass, lazima tushukuru Mungu kwanza, alafu kalasa ama aje watu wangu. Afterwards, kuna entertainment, DJ atakuwa, tufanye anguka nayo kidogo, si unajua ni weekend. Afterwards,
A very warm good evening and welcome to the Catholic Focus News. I'm Sasha Elizabeth alongside our sign language interpreter Eric Maluki. In this bulletin, we bring you stories that matter to every Kenyan: diplomatic milestones, youth guidance, calls for justice, and community safety. From the Vatican welcoming Kenya's new embassy to Bishop Henry Odonya urging students to make their school holidays meaningful, to a family in Tongaren demanding justice for a slain relative. Our bulletin takes you through the issues shaping faith, community, and nation. We will also visit Kakamega, where residents demand urgent action on a stalled bridge, celebrate Tangaza University's vibrant graduation ceremony today, and catch the excitement as the FKF Youth Elite League kicks off in Machakos. Stay with us. Kenya's decision to open a fully accredited embassy to the Holy See has received strong endorsement from the Pope's representative in the country, Archbishop Bart Van Megen. The Apostolic Nuncio says the move is expected to deepen cooperation in key sectors, including education, healthcare, and community development, areas in which the Catholic Church has long been a major partner in Kenya's national growth. Speaking to Capuchin TV exclusively, Archbishop Van Megen also underscored the Church's non-partisan stance, stressing that the Catholic Church does not take political sides. Instead, he said its mission is to offer moral guidance to the nation, particularly as Kenya begins to shift its focus toward the next general election in 2027.
Church, we do not identify with political parties. We do not identify with political leaders, whether it's left, right, up, or down. But what we identify with is with values. So also in these elections, we're still a bit off, 2027, you do not choose a leader because he speaks your language or he belongs to your ethnic group, or he has given you, who knows, some money here or there. But you choose a leader, if you choose him in the Christian way, for the values he represents. And these might be, yes, of course, also religiously, that you feel he is a Christian, he protects the church. But I would say that is not enough. You might even have a man or a woman who's maybe not so religious, but at the end is standing more for questions of justice and peace and transparency and accountability and human rights than the man who is so religious. So religiosity is not the only aspect on which you would choose your leader. So I do think that is something where, as a church, we need to stand strong, also to be that voice of reason, also to be the voice of the voiceless. Many times within, especially I would expect now that slowly but surely the election campaign will heat up, there might also be some unpleasant moments as it goes. And that there, I think it is especially for the church very important to keep that kind of, I would nearly say, objective approach, not to be overcome by emotions, but always to remain reasonable, to be able to take a step back and to see how policies, or let's put it like that, how the gospel applies to certain policies or how the policy applies to the gospel, so that you can see whether what this party or this leader represents, whether this is really what Christ would desire. Because at the end of the day, for the church, that's what it's all about. What is it that Christ desires? And how does this specific political leader or this specific party fit into that?
Well, while from the diplomatic corridors of the Vatican to the classrooms of Kenya, while the country celebrates a new embassy, possibly soon, our next story takes us to students nationwide. With the school holidays now underway across the country, Bishop Henry Juma Odonyo of Kitale Diocese is calling on students to use this break wisely, not just for rest, but to support their families and stay connected with their local parishes. In remarks to local media, Bishop Odonyo urged young people to engage actively in church activities, emphasizing that such participation helps build strong moral values, deepen their faith, and foster a sense of Christian responsibility that will guide them well beyond the holiday season.
Kwa vijana wote, kwanza pongezi sana kwa sababu mko katika likizo, mmesoma kwa bidii. Kwa mwanafunzi pia sio rahisi, lakini mmepambana. Sasa ni wakati wenu wa kupumzika, kwa karibu na wazazi, na pia wakati wa kufanya mambo mengine ambayo labda hayahusishi sana na mambo ya vitabu, kusoma na kuwa pamoja na walimu, bali mtakuwa pale nyumbani. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho ningependa kuwaeleza vijana wetu ni kwamba muwe karibu na wazazi, msikize wazazi wenu, na pia muwe karibu na parokia zenu, mapadri wenu na watu wema wengi ambao wanawapenda, watawapa wosia mzuri wa kuwasaidia hasa katika wakati huu ambapo mko na likizo ambayo ni ndefu, ya kwamba muwe karibu na Mwenyezi Mungu, muendelee kumpenda na kumtumikia kama vijana hadi wakati ambapo shule zitafunguliwa. I take this opportunity to welcome all our young people from different dioceses in Kenya to our National Youth Mass, which will be held on 5th of December in Mombasa at Shanzu Teachers College. And thereafter, we will also have the National Music Festivals, which will be held on 5th in the afternoon and 6th on Saturday.
And speaking of urgent action, residents, a family in Tongaren, Bungoma County, is crying out for justice following the brutal killing of their kin, a night guard at the Mahanga Coffee Farmers Corporation Society. The family now accuses investigators of dragging their feet even as burial plans move ahead without their involvement. Here's Perry Swangombe with that report.
The pain is still raw for the family of the late night guard, who was found murdered on Monday in Sirende village, Tongaren constituency. His widow Elizabeth Wanyonyi, now left to care for 15 children, says the investigation into her husband's killing has been slow and opaque, and that she insists has only deepened their anguish.
Ninataka serikali ingilia katikati nijue ukweli wa mzee wangu. Ninataka tu ukweli uonekane, ndipo mzee wangu akuche, alafu tufanye mashishi yake. Na huyo mzee ndiye alikuwa mwenye anatafuta ndio wakule, mwenye anatafuta ndio wasome, lakini saa hii sina namna. Hata kashamba peke yake ni hatoko, Sina namna serikali.
The family claims the Directorate of Criminal Investigations has not offered clear updates and fears the crucial evidence may go unexamined.
Walitupigia simu akatuambia baba ameondoka. Tukaenda yenyewe tukampeleka mojari. Hata hakuna mtu wa mahanga hata mmoja. Tulienda na yeye na alikuwa anawafanyia kazi. Alikufa akiwa on duty. Na wakati walikuja hapa wakasema amupangi mazishi. Tukawaambia hatujakataa kupanga mashishi, lakini nyinyi vile mlienda na viatu, mkaenda na hiyo sweta, mkasema mnaenda kufanya uchunguzi. Hamuchetuambia ni nini kilihappen katikati hapo, ndipoze tukapoteza baba yetu. Wakatuambia si vibaya, lakini mumechuaka hata mmoja. Tukasema mimi naishi Kitale, au wengine wanaishi Bungoma. Mama peke yake hapa ndiye anaishi hapa hivi na wachuku yake. Sisi tutajuaje yenye na happen hapo? Ama tutatokaje huko na tupate ushahidi na hao ndio wamechukua mavitu wanasema enda kutafuta ushahidi.
Their frustrations are further fueled by what they describe as rushed burial plans by the management of the Mahanga Coffee Farmers Cooperative Society, arrangements the family says are being made without their consultation.
Kampuni inaunda maandalizi ya kumzika, na ili hali hatujapata ukweli wa kifo cha baba kilikuwa namna gani. Kampuni hii ni kampuni kubwa, ni kampuni ya serikali. Under the Kenya Sugar the Coffee Board of Kenya. Coffee Board of Kenya kuna mpangilio. Hao wafanyikazi wako insured. Huyu mzee ameacha nyuma watoto 15 na wajukuu karibu 44. Hawa wote wanamtegemea yeye.
The family insists that until thorough and transparent probe is carried out, there will be no burial, a stand they say is not negotiable.
So ombi langu nataka tu kuomba ya kwamba serikali iingilie kati, kwa sababu vile kunaenda tunasukumwa na kampuni ya kwamba tupange siku na tarehe ya kuzika. Je, utazika mtu ambaye haujajua alikufa namna gani? Je, utaendeleza matanga bila kujua? Tulipata habari ambayo hatujadhibitisha kwa uhakika ya kwamba kuna kesho harambe ambayo inapangwa. Je, harambe utapanga harambe bila kuhusisha familia? Sisi kama familia hatujatoa tarehe hata ya kuzika, kwa sababu haki yetu ya mpendwa wetu hatujapata, ili tukaweze kuanza na mipangilio. Sisi tungeomba ya kwamba haki itendeke, wale waliohusika, even the suspects can be arrested. Wacha tujue kwamba suspects have been arrested, waulizwe maswali. At least pia sisi baada ya kuamua kuzika tuwe na surety ya kwamba mpendwa wetu amepata haki.
As the investigation continues, the family hopes that their cry will be heard and that justice for the slain guard will not be buried before the truth comes to light. Reporting for Catholic Focus, my name is Paris Wangombe.
Well, we take a short breather here on Catholic Focus. We'll be right back with more.
Where girls grow into confident, disciplined, God-loving leaders. And that mission is alive. Here, excellence isn't just taught, it is lived.
It's not just a learning institution, but it's a home, a place where we nurture our talent, and where we are encouraged to fight for ourselves and know how to live in the society. Michaela is a place where we consider visitors as a blessing, and we only live by God.
Girls of value, girls of integrity, girls who shine.
The school, Sister Michaela, was begun by His Lordship, the Bishop of Kisii Diocese. He had an intention of supporting a girl child, and which has really been realized because the school has produced very many girls who are disciplined, those girls have value, and they are girls of integrity.
A private girls' boarding school, the only one of its kind offering both junior and senior school.
It's a girls' boarding school, in fact, the only girls' school which is private, running a junior school and a senior school. It has all the facilities.
Reap the best from a 300-seater library, 2 fully equipped laboratories, a vibrant computer lab, and co-curricular activities that build all-round young women.
In Michaela Girls, we are God-fearing, we do love God, we do love our teachers, we do love our principal, our deputy, and I would like to say that in Michaela, we have love of knowledge.
If you are looking for the best place for your daughter in 2026, then Sister Michaela Girls School is the place to be.
My name is Vivian Nyamusi, a girl from Sister Michaela Junior School. Today I could like to talk about the family Sister Michaela. Sister Michaela is a place to be. It is a place where we love God, we fear God. We are also urged to grow morally and spiritually.
For more information, visit us around Soko area in Kisii or call 0717 766 093. That is 0717 766 093.
Sister Michaela Girls, for the love of knowledge, this is the best place to be.
Sister Michaela Girls School, shaping the girl child, shaping the future.
Nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana? Iye nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana? Nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana? Iye ni nani ajenge kanisa? Iye ni nani nauliza ni nani?
Beloved brothers and sisters in Christ, the parish priest of St. Martia Mulumba Catholic Church, Thika, and the local pastoral council of St. Ambrose Kibuka joyfully invite you to a special fundraising Harambee, as together we support the completion of a permanent church for St. Ambrose Kibuka. This blessed event will take place on Saturday, 22nd November 2025, starting at 10 a.m. East African Time. We shall begin with the celebration of the Holy Mass, followed immediately by the Harambee. Our guest of honor is none other than you and me, because together we are the builders of God's house. You are most welcome to send your contribution, no matter how small, through Mpesa Paybill number 899790, account number 727272. May the Lord bless you abundantly for your generosity and love for His church. For more information, kindly contact the church secretary 0727 764 208 or the treasurer 0725 680 259. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel.
Iye nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana? Nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana. Iye nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana? Nani alijenge kanisa lake Bwana? Ni nani ajenge kanisa? Ni nani nauliza, ni nani? Ni mimi na wewe na yule tulijenge kanisa. Ni mimi na wewe na yule
Welcome to St. Teresa Academy and Information Center, located in the serene hills of Kilungu, Makueni County, where every child's dream is nurtured, shaped, and brought to life. Whether you are looking for a mixed boarding school or a supportive environment for day scholars, St. Teresa Academy offers more than just education. We offer a second home from pre-primary, primary school, junior school to our dedicated girls' high school. We are more than just an institution.